So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I love this. It gives you a really nice clean slate. Looks like this. I like to put this where I have the most pores, so my nose and my cheeks. Can you tell how it just blurs everything? I love it. For foundation, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick and a wet sponge. I love this stuff. It's full coverage, but you don't have to use it as full coverage. Just gonna put a little there. And I'm just going to blend everything in with the sponge. This is my first time using this and I'm really excited, so everybody loves it. I'm sure I will too. But this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have the color Light Neutral. I don't like my concealer to be super bright. I just try to go maybe a shade or half a shade lighter than my foundation color. I'm just gonna put a little there. A little on my eyelids, and then on the sides of my nose. Creates the illusion of a slimmer nose. I like that. Maybe a little on my chin. I'm gonna blend it out with the same sponge. Ooh, I think I like it. To set everything, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder. I love it. It's light. It doesn't give you that white cast under your eye when you take a picture or something. I'm going to use the same sponge and I'm going to put it right underneath my eyes and up to my nose. I'm also going to go over my eyelids. Just like that. Then I'm going to stipple the rest of the powder all over my face to set that. To contour, I'm going to use this Tarteist Pro palette, and I'm going to use the cream shade, and then I'm going to set it with this powder shade. This is my favorite right now. I love it. The cream one is ashy enough to create a nice shadow without looking muddy. And the powder just complements it beautifully. I like to use this brush from Real Techniques. It is I don't know what kind of brush, but I like to use it for cream contour. And I just do these tapping motions. And I just put a little bit right there. And then I blend it up into my hairline. And then I come back down and blend out this line. I don't swipe it around so much just to keep the product in one place, so I do a lot of tapping. Then I take a little bit more and I go on my temples, and I like to pull my hair back and get it right in my hairline so I don't have like a line around my face. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask. For my blush, I'm going to use this Nars, it's like a split pan, has a bronzer and a blush. This blush is called Orgasm, and it's kind of sparkly, and I like it. I'm going to use this, it's a contouring brush from MAC, but I like to use it for blush because, I don't know, it just fits perfectly right there. And pick up a little bit. When I blush, I like to blend it into my bronzer slash contour area. It's like a seamless finish. So to find the apples of your cheeks, you kind of smile a little bit. Blend back. For a highlight, I'm going to go back to this Tarteist Pro Glow, and I'm going to use a mix of these three shades right here with an Anastasia A23 brush. It's nice and fluffy and it blends it really well. I'm just just going to pick up a little bit of that and put it on the very tops of my cheekbones. For my nose highlight, I like to use a very, very tiny brush. This is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I use this second shade out of the Carli Byble palette, and I draw an exclamation point. So I do the tip like that, and then I draw a line, leaving a gap in my finger, and I kind of like tap it into the skin, diffuse it a little bit. For my eyes, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. All I know is that I want to use this Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I mean, it's beautiful. So first I'm gonna take this blending brush and I'm gonna pick up raw sienna right here in the corner. Next I'm gonna take this purple color and start to build that in the crease. Next I'm going to take red ochre. It's kind of like a flatter blending brush, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner. And I'm going to add some of this pink color called Love Letter, and also put that in the outer V, but a little bit smaller than how I put the red. And then just to darken it just a little bit more, I'm going to use this dark brown color called Cypress Umber with the smaller end of the Anastasia brush. For the very inside of my eye, I'm going to use this glitter from Stilla. I'm going to put it right on the inside of my eye, in that inner part. Kind of has a funny applicator, but for my lower lash line, I'm going to do essentially the same thing, repeat the colors. So I'm going to go with, you know, the brown to the pink to the dark brown, put it underneath my eye. So going in with raw sienna, this Real Techniques brush. Then with a little bit of Love Letter in the same brush, just a little bit of Love Letter. I don't want too much pink under my eye because I look kind of sick if I do that. Then with a little pencil brush, I'm going to go into that dark brown Cypress Umber and focus that on the end of my lash line. Right about there. For eyeliner, I like to use a felt tip. This one is from Sephora. Looks like this. If I fuck this up, I'm not gonna upload this video. Just saying. For mascara, I use this Loreal Telescopic one. It's my favorite. And then for lashes, I'm going to put on these by nubounsom. They're called Bella, and they are beautiful. I wear them all the time. They're awesome. I love them. So my trick to putting on lashes easily is to wait for the glue to get almost dry. And you want to look down in your mirror, and I can't use tweezers. I use my fingers and I hold it by the ends and I just kind of stick them on. Going back to that little brush in this Carli Byble palette, I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone. That same color. Okay, I'm going to go with the glossy color. This is by Tarte. It's called Rosé. And I'm going to start by lining my lips with this NYX pencil. Clearly, I love this pencil. I bought another one for when this one's gone, but it's in the color Natrual. It goes with any lip color that I want to wear. I also like to wear it by itself because it's that pretty. But I'm just going to line my lips with it. Me, when I'm lining my lips, I find it easier to, on the top lip to line up than it is to go down. So I like to start from the corner and sketch it up. And then the last step, which is probably my favorite, is setting my face. I use this Badescu, however you say it, rose water spray. I spray it all over my face and then I go back to my sponge and I lightly tap all of the spray in, and it kind of makes everything melt together. And it combines your contour and your blush and your highlight into one instead of like 3 stripes. If you feel like your makeup isn't blending well enough, you can try this. Spray your face, blend one more time. And this is the final look. I hope you liked it. Hopefully I come up with more looks in the future, and I'll see you guys later.